Rocking. Bakahnal Radio.
The road is ready. Too wide out here. Martin J. We do it. Yeah. 12 Park Street. 3 days before the fetting done. I can't believe. Martin J. done and drink all of the rum. All on my face. Yet I want the dripping down. Could barely see. Boy, I'm trying to find Martin J. on the line. Be so far behind this time. I set in pace. Oh, they reach, I'm in the place. You look on the hand. Prince of Soca and land. A woman in front away. And we ain't got no shame. They challenge Martin J. Tell he can't survive the weekend. Boy, but now he accepted. See, up and down in the street, them boy. Martin J. You see him, Martin J. Big Papi Day. You know Big Papi Day. Challenging you, Martin J. Yo, the Prince of Soca. Hey, in every fed. From sun up till sun goes down. They know me name. Been doing this thing from young. Ease on the pace. Today I'm slowing down. Come challenge me. Boy, I'm trying to find my crew on the line. They so far behind this time. I set in pace. Oh, they are pelting waste. Yeah, you look on the hand. It's every response. A woman in front of me. Lord, but now he accepted. See, up and down in the street, them boy. It's Martin J. You singing Martin J. Big Papi Day. You know Big Papi Day. Challenging you, Martin J. Yo, the Prince of Soca. Hey.
Bakahnal Radio.
Yo, this is Doggy Slaughter live from Trinidad and Tobago, and you're tuned into Bakahnal Radio. Bakahnal Radio, you know. Yes, I. And guess what? We're premiering all of the songs from the Back to Basic album, my 4th album from Doggy Slaughter. Peace, love, and blessings.
This one is dedicated to all the females out there, all my independent ladies, my hardworking ladies, and my single mommies raising their kids all on their own. We just want y'all to know that we really appreciate and admire you for everything you've done from the heart. Let's go! Come on! Woo!
Damn! Martin J. Bakahnal Radio.
Well, this is a song that I have to dedicate to my ladies who hotter than fire, blazing through the wire. Shaniqua Kaya, I just love to admire. Come on, let's go. If you have a good wine, girl, let me see you do that dance and drop it on the floor. And you know you could flex, girl. Then the DJ really tune and bring it some more. Plus the wrist white material. And the man them running you jungle law and hiding you serial. Everything where you buy come shit from the source. Say, oh, I wanna make you wind down low. Yeah. Let me see you bend and touch your toe. Oh, you look good and that's for sure. Yeah. Give me some more. Admire you. Yes, I do. I admire you. Yes, I do. I admire. There is no problem when you roll this, you and your best friend. Forget about hidden and cheating. Them can see the money where you spend. Still you real and virtuous. Personality make me ball over. Your body shape hot like a thermos. Purpose by boss every circle. I wanna make you wind down low. Yeah. Let me see your bend and touch your toe. Oh, you look good and that's for sure. Yeah. Give me some more. Admire you. Yes, I do. I admire you. Yes, I do. I admire. Break it down. like the way you do the things you do. Let the people say the things I just ain't true. Every time I pray, just to see you. All I wanna do is, I wanna make you wind up low. Yeah, yeah. Let me see you bend and touch your toe. You look good and that's for sure. Yeah, yeah. Give me some more. Admire you. Yes, I do. I admire you. Admire you. Admire you. Yes, I do. I admire you.
Doggy Slaughter, admire you. It's Bakahnal Radio. It is a Friday evening. The Drivetime Jam is here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's going on? How are you? I hope you've had a good week. I hope it hasn't been too stressful. And I hope you're ready to just de-stress, unwind, and listen to some good music and good conversation.
Yeah, you know, it's been a while. Fun times ahead though. I said, yeah. It's been a long time.
Martin J.
A long time coming, long time. Alright, I love to party bad, hey. Bad vibes can't step on the bass. Can't put a foot in the place. I hear the girl them whining their waist, and my friends have drinks by the case. Long time I am mash up dance, mash up fet, mash up dance, mash up fet. Party till I'm soaking wet. Jump up in a dance till I run out of breath. Mash up dance, mash up fet, mash up dance, mash up fet. Party till I'm soaking wet. Long time I hear party and I miss it. I could definitely use a good fet right now. Definitely use a good fet right now. Fet right now, fet right now. Definitely use a good fet right now. I could surely do it a good fet right now. Surely do it a good fet right now. Fet right now, fet right now. Surely do it a good fet right now. Dance, bun up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Everything up, everything up, everything up, everything up. Dance, bun up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Everything up, everything up, everything up, everything up. Hey, we shall where the party blow, whoa. The girl them whining so low. Bend over touching them toe and we right there behind them telling them go. Long time. I don't end up in a party all in a nice vibes. But I'm glad that I come out tonight. Not in the house like some of them ballin'. I could definitely use a good fet right now. Definitely use a good fet right now. Fet right now, fet right now. Definitely use a good fet right now. I could surely do it a good fet right now. Surely do it a good fet right now. Fet right now, fet right now. Surely do it a good fet right now. Dance, bun up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Everything up, everything up, everything up, everything up. Dance, bun up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Everything up, everything up, everything up. Bad vibes can't step on the bass. Can't put a foot in the place. I hear the girl them whining their waist, and my friends have drinks by the case. Long time I am mash up dance, mash up fet, mash up dance, mash up fet. Party till I'm soaking wet. Jump up in a dance till I run out of breath. Mash up dance, mash up fet, mash up dance, mash up fet. Party till I'm soaking wet. Long time I hear party and I miss it. I could definitely use a good fet right now. Definitely use a good fet right now. Fet right now, fet right now. Definitely use a good fet right now. I could surely do it a good fet right now. Surely do it a good fet right now. Fet right now, fet right now. Surely do it a good fet right now. A long time. Long time I am mash up dance. Long time. Dance. Long time I am mash up fet. Mash up fet. I love the party bad. Bad. We not in the house tonight.
Bakahnal Radio. Martin J.
Oh God. Watch it. Jeez. You want me sugar daddy? Of course you're wine and sweet. Of course you're wine and sweet. Of course you're wine and sweet. You want me sugar daddy? Of course you're wine and sweet.
Big up everyone that's on the live at the moment. What's going on? Blue Dolphin. Dig up. What's going on, mate? Paula, good evening. Happy Friday to you. Welcome to Bakahnal Radio. It's your Prince, Martin J. Very, very soon we go into conversation with Azaryah. That is going to be something very special. Look out for that. And a little bit later on, we're in conversation with Miss Alysha from Yellow Cow TV and Sass Nation. Nina! Hello, Nina. How are you? Ladies, I've got a question for you. Don't say I start in trouble. But if you could have a sugar daddy for 1 month, who would it be? If you could have a sugar daddy for 1 month, who would it be? Now, what defines a sugar daddy? He's got to be at least 15 years older than you. And he's got to have, no, that's it. He's got to be at least 15 years older than you, and he's got to have some money. If you could have a sugar daddy for 1 month, who would it be? Let me know. Come in the chat or send me a text 07950 407 199. DAUK, good afternoon. Olatunji, rhythm we want, Bakahnal Radio. Tracy, you got me in tears here. You're not that old, you're not that old, come on. Ladies, who would your sugar daddy be? You could have a sugar daddy for 1 month. Who would it be? I'm saying that your sugar daddy needs to be at least 15 years your senior. Tracy's saying, can I have a sugar son? They're not called sugar sons, are they? They're called toy boys. We'll do toy boys another day. We're talking about sugar daddies at the moment.
And we're live. Standing on protocol already established. Ville. Backyard. I'm here to address the mass players. The mass players, the mass people. Good morning, good evening. Thanks for tuning in this briefing. Or good night. According to where you're viewing, what's brewing? Mass, oh, nobody does say nothing since last year. To be barrel oil, they waiting. We want to play mass. What they want us with mass. adrenaline rushing non-stop. We grieving this stage and one job. We want to free up. We missing it bright like sun fog when the confetti fall on us. Hey, all my party people, how all you feeling? Tell me power. We want to fret. That's how we feeling. But how we doing that? And they say no gathering. Just so we pressure gone up. Look the place back on lockdown. Good morning, good evening. Thanks for tuning in this briefing. Or good night, good night. According to where you're viewing, what's brewing. Oh, nobody does say nothing since last year. Too big barrel oil, they waiting. We want to play mass. What they want us play mass. We want to play jazz. What they want us play mass. We come to play mass. What they want us play mass. We come to play jazz. What they want us play mass. This is where we will take some questions. We want to free up. You feel we will get a carnival. The way things going, it looking bad. Just tell us the truth and do unbluff. We want to free up. We missing the bright like sun fog. And when the confetti fall on us, if I give y'all some freedom, will all you behave? Yes, I don't want this to be something I will regret. I'll think about it and get back to y'all by weekend. Just so we pressure gone up. Look the place back on lockdown. Good morning, good evening. Thanks for tuning in this briefing. Or good night. According to where you're viewing, what's brewing. Oh, nobody does say nothing since last year. Too big barrel oil, they waiting. We want to play mass. What they want us play mass. We want to play jazz. What they want us play mass. We come to play mass. What
Big sound from Dash. That's called Press Conference on the PM rhythm.
they want us play mass.
Bakahnal Radio. Nina says, yeah, Denzel Washington. That would be my sugar daddy.
What they want us play. We want to play.
A couple of ladies are saying, why does he have to be older? Well, I thought that's what the sugar daddy was all about. Who would your sugar daddy be? Come on, tell me, tell me.
As soon as he gets up, I can. 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 I'm tired, stay home, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired, stay home, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired, stay home, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired, stay home, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. Open up the gates to mass. Open up the gates to Fete. Open up the gates to mass. Open up the gates to Juve. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired still, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired still, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired still, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I go turn a friend to me home. As he gets up, up me house, not see me. I give in all my friends a toast. As a celebration to life, yeah. Jumping up, happy seat. Fete after fete, I need it. Juve, happy seat. Dragging a chain and chanting, yeah. I don't know when you're going to open up. I hope it's soon. I can't go much longer without you. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired still, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired still, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired still, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. Open up the gates to mass. Open up the gates to Fete. Open up the gates to mass. Open up the gates to Juve. I learned my lesson from this one. So I live in my life today for today. Tomorrow is not promised to man. So don't tell me nothing when all you see me. Carnival, I need it. So come on, I can be seen. Christmas, I be seen. Costumes all over the street. Hey, I don't know when you're going to open up. I hope it's soon. I can't go much longer without you. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired still, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith.
Big sound of Boise out of Grenada. Need a Fed. Bakahnal Radio on a Friday evening. It's 23 minutes after 5. Martin J with you right up until 7 o'clock tonight. And we're banging, baby, we're banging. Coming up very, very soon, we go into conversation with Azaryah. And just after 6 o'clock, we're in conversation with Miss Alysha from Yellow Cow TV. I have wanted to interview her for so long, I cannot wait. This time next week, I'm going to be introducing you to a young lady by the name of Ray.
It's Ray, yeah. 'Cause she can't bubble like me, can't give you love like me, tick tock on it like me, yeah. I don't mean to be rude enough, but I see how she do ya, and her best ain't good enough. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but if we could ever trade places, none of this would be what the case is. Nah. 'Cause if it was me, I could show you what you've been missing. Baby, I guarantee everything you need, boy. You don't wanna tell me twice, 'cause yours any way you like it. Keep that good firm and tight for you. Just so you know, anything she can do, I can do it too, and I do it better. That better. Baby, I'm not ashamed to prove to you. If you want me to, I'll do better. That better. She can't bubble like me, can't get you up like me, tick tock on the up like me. She can't bubble like me, can't back it up like me, can't get you up like me. She don't make you priority, let up see I neglect you. Boy, I'll always give all of me, yeah. Baby, just let me serve you. Truth is, she don't deserve you, and a queen ain't gonna ever desert you. 'Cause if it was me, I could show you what you've been missing. Baby, I guarantee everything you need, boy. You don't wanna tell me twice, 'cause yours any way you like it. Keep that good firm and tight for you. Just so you know, anything she can do, I can do it too, and I do it better. That better. I'm not ashamed to prove to you. If you want me to, I'll do better. That better. She can't bubble like me, can't get you up like me.
Her name's Ray. She's going to be my special guest on the Drivetime Jam next week, Friday. Make sure you join me. This is called Better on the Femme Fury Rhythm. I'm looking forward to finding out a lot more about Ray next week here on the Drivetime Jam. Make sure you don't miss it. Good evening, everybody. Coming up next, we talk to Azaryah.
Well, look who it is.
Bakahnal Radio.
It's the whining queen of the soca. Everybody want come hold her. Whining queen of the soca. Lord, she want me know. Hey, check her now. Whining up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Whining up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the bam bam. Head, shoulder, knees. Move over, let her breathe. She ain't nothing easy, so get ready for the teacher. Lights on flick for the camera. Crowd of people front and center. The video man not shaking enough. He ain't seen none yet. She only want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the bam bam. Well, all she need is soca. She don't need no opener. When she start to broke it down, the whole body turn over. One look to the left like ready. Backside nice and heavy. Bounce it, bounce it. She just stick, oh question, darling. I like how your backside falling. You come like rain in the morning. All on the ground like drip, drip, drop, drop, drip, drip, drop, drop. Darling, I like how your backside falling. Come like rain in the morning. But they don't seem to realize that you just warming up. Hey, check on out, winding up that body, warming up. Hey, check on out, bouncing up that body, warming up. Hey, check on out, winding up that body, warming up. Hey, check on out, bouncing up that bam bam.
Bakahnal Radio. Nobody does it better.
Sabisha artist, though I can tell you she's artist. In our West Side party, between the wine and something packing. Oh baby, where you from? Please don't make me wait for too long. My desire to jam you so strong, everything funny down. That wine they on full play. I light up the room, oh baby, full play. And just me and you, we go cause fire, fire baby, fire in your waistline, lady. Fire, fire, baby. Boy, your room is on full play. I light up the room, oh baby, full play. And just me and you, we go cause fire, fire, baby. Fire in your waistline, lady. Fire, fire, baby. Oh, girl, you igniting my flame, that Miss Hearty. Well, you don't know that she's naughty. Put that slow wine on me. You could be my one and only. Oh baby, where you from? Please don't make me wait for too long. My desire to jam you so strong. Everything funny down. That wine they are full play. I light up the room, oh baby, full play.
Bakahnal Radio on this Friday afternoon, playing Azaryah, and this song is Full Flames on the juking board rhythm, one of my favorite rhythms. Now you will remember we spoke to Colonel Roberts, and he spoke very highly of a young man. And it's my absolute pleasure and honor to say that he's joining us on the Drive Time show. He's got such an impeccable voice, and I have it on good word from a very, very influential man in Trinidad and Tobago that he is the next big artist. So let me introduce you all to the man they call Azaryah. Azaryah, welcome to Bakahnal Radio, man.
Thank you for having me. Greetings to everyone. Real good vibes.
Nice. He's very softly spoken, as you can hear from his singing voice. He's very, very softly spoken. Azaryah, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into the industry, when you started, and so on and so forth.
I started at the age of 15 years old. I could remember, and that was back home on a PC, and using Fruity Loops 3. I think it was started to build beats and that kind of thing. Then got like Adobe Audition and started recording myself, and dabbling into production and recording and writing. And before I left secondary school, I had the opportunity to work in a studio in Arima in Trinidad and Tobago, and there is where I started meeting artists like Benjai, Three Sons, basically the whole of the East. And that was the point where I was doing live and studio engineering. So I was going to school doing engineering and in studio doing while learning from school in studio. So that was a real nice point in time for me, being able to meet with artists and venture into the industry a little bit now. So I was behind the scenes for a good while. A lot of the artists knew me back then as Flippo, and just being behind the scenes quiet the same way, soft spoken and just learning and observing and trying to figure out what I want to do as an artist, as a writer, as a producer. And I got a lot of advice from a lot of artists up to today, still just soaking in all the advice and learning and experimenting, and we here today.
Can I ask you why the name change?
Flippo is just a childhood nickname, just running around the yard and flipping and doing backflips, and just a childhood nickname. Azaryah means Yahweh has helped, like God has helped. So it's a stronger vibration, positive energy, positive vibes, and it's just growth. at a certain age, when the maturity hits, and you grow out of certain things, and that was one thing. You flip out, just grow out of it. Yeah.
I can hear that. Do you know, it's only when you came on camera, I'm like, yeah, boy, because I've been talking to you for weeks now, and it never clicked. It just never clicked. It's only early on today I went, weird now, and I'm doing my research, and I'm like, wow. So Azaryah has arrived, and like I said to you, many people are saying that this is the next big artist. He's very, very talented. We're going to get on to a very special project in a minute. But, as an artist, as Azaryah, tell us some of the stuff that you've done recently.
Where to start? All right. On the producer side, I've been working with a lot of youths, trying to give them the opportunity that I wanted to have when I was 16, 17, So I reached out to a couple artists, and I post up on my Instagram and on Facebook, Twitter, reaching out to artists saying, yo, I'm doing some production. If all interested, reach out. Yo, over 100 artists, upcoming artists, reach out to me.
Wow.
100, So, I mean, there would be some just on kicks. They ain't really too serious. They ain't too sure what they're doing. But there's a select group of them that are analyzing, are watching, are paying attention to them, seeing who's serious, seeing, who in it for the long run. And they're really talented. Some of them could record themselves. Some of them could produce. So some of them just writing, interested in writing. So it's a lot of different personalities. I created a WhatsApp group. The group was wild for a period of time. It started to die down now, which I expected. In terms of everybody excited with meeting each other and sharing the talents and that kind of thing. So that by itself was a learning experience for me and a boost for my creativity. Because I'm the type of person I'm generally inside now. I don't really go outside and lime and think too much. I just listen to my music inside, see about my family and thing, and that is basically me. I cool. When it's stage time, hit the stage, mash up the place, and I back inside. So just being able to interact with some artists that I knew before and artists that I don't know, and I'm now getting to know, seeing their perspective and their turn on music is just amazing to me because I'm a lover of music. So being able to hear all these different ideas is like mind-blowing for me. And that's just on the producer side. On the artist side, in the past, let me say about 2 years, I've been featured on Major Laser's album / movie / documentary, Give Me Future, with my single Love Life. That was featured on Billboard, on Rolling Stone magazine. Shortly after that, I did a collaboration with Static and Johnny Blaze, which features Shinsia and Samantha J. The name of the song is Show Off. What else? So much things has been going on. I recently started to work with a group out in Barcelona. They go by the name Sensage. Real into Caribbean music. So they put in their twist to our vibe, man. I giving them the Caribbean feel. They doing their thing, and it's a nice fusion. So we working on an album. I already sent all the vocals to them. So right now they just happy. They just working on stuff and getting the collaborations together, and they having fun. And to date, recently started working. I had the opportunity to work with Chinese Laundry Music Group.
All right, pause there. Pause. They're not going to that one yet.
Yeah.
Just take a little pause there and play a tune. This is to remind people. This will jog a few people's memories. But it's going to sound a little bit different.
them girls whine for me. Bubble up your waist, girl, just grind on me. I love how you're taking your time with me. Smooth like you wanna have my babies, yeah. Girls, just whine for me. Bubble up your waist, girl, just grind on me. I love how you're taking your time with me. Ooh, like you wanna have my babies, yeah. We packing up now, so move it along. This is the last chance. Hey, we packing up now, so move it along. This is the last chance. The line man don't tell me that done. The jam man don't tell me that done. The drinking don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that done. The walking don't tell me that done. We fighting don't tell me that. How she whining don't tell me that. 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 Don't tell me that.
Oh Lord.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Tell me that. Tell me that. Don't 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 tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that. Done.
Bakahnal Radio. Martin J.
Don't tell me that done. They blow in the dance up on girl bumper. But she fire hold on to a girl and feels she structure. Hands in the air, major later a break. Listening, I hear the DJ say that we have to go home. No. You can't tell me to come up on the road now. You can't tell me I get them on a bumper. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. No. The line man don't tell me that done. The jam man don't tell me that done. The drinking don't tell me that.
Now I'm going to tell you that this brings back so many memories for me personally, because it was at a time, a very low time of my life. I wasn't in a good space at all. And so when a big soca tune used to come out, I used to grab onto it. And I remember this being such a big tune, a Berlin Carnival. And of course, Major Lazer remixes at that time were just, you know, if you were on one of those, it was something, it was a big statement, you know. So this was when you were, when you had the childhood nickname, when you were Flippo, this was you then. Don't tell me that. And I just wanted to like revive people's memories, just to let them know, you know, well, how long you've been in the game and how long you've been doing great things. So now we can talk about that moment when Tony Chalingon, aka Chinese Laundry, aka one of the most influential men in Trinidad and Tobago, says, right, it's time for us to work together. How did that happen?
I actually saw him. I made a post on Facebook. I was about music and reaching out to the youths, from my memory, you know. So I reached out because I never actually met him. Well, before we actually met, I only saw him once backstage and once walking out the radio station. So we never had the chance to talk or anything, you know. So I reached out. I was like, I'm interested in doing some writing. First, I said thank you for showing me all the love and support for all these years with my music on all the radio stations. I told him I was interested in doing some songwriting. So we exchanged numbers. Then a month or two passed, and then Colonel Roberts reached out to me. Now I linked with Colonel from before. As I said, like I kind of cool with everybody in the industry from years before and meeting people and things. So Colonel reached out to me, and he was like, "Yo, we have this rhythm here that, you know, we looking for some writing on." But he didn't tell me all the details there. And then I said, all right, cool, let me go into it, because I was on the road. I said, all right, let me go into it and see what I can come up with, and I'll link you back soon. Link him back, and then Zan called me, and then Zan started to explain what the situation was, and I was like, all right, cool. Well, yeah, I don't, let me, you know, try my hand and see what is going on, because they had their unit functioning already and things. So the opportunity for me to get a chance to, integrate myself a little bit into that mix is like a big opportunity for me. Because
Absolutely.
this is what I want to do: write for artists, produce for artists, sing songs myself, and this is the opportunity like I've been waiting on to go to that next level, and making stronger links and just having fun and sharing the love and doing music, because all of us have this strong passion and love for music and uplifting our nation, pushing all that positive vibes and energy. So everybody just gel real good. Everybody just on that positive vibes and creating new music and sharing ideas. So I couldn't be happier, This is what I've been waiting for years.
So the opportunity comes, you take it, you grasp it with both hands. You're now working with Chinese Laundry, with Colonel Roberts, with Zan, who I think I'm not sure how many people fully understand how much he's contributed to the art form over the years, working alongside Marshall and writing in particularly some absolute bangers. So big up to Zan. So you're working with them, things are looking good. How did you come about the very special project? I mean, I know how the special project came about, but how did Precious Angel, how did that come about for you?
Precious Angel, we was working on a rhythm, writing on a rhythm, and I had a song already on rhythm, and then I was like, I need to write our next song. And then with the situation that was going on in Trinidad and Tobago, I was like, yo, the whole nation, you could have feel it, the whole nation was just upset and fed up. So the idea came for the song, and I started to put down the idea. And then I went to Chow with the idea, and he was like, wow. And then from there, we just transform it. And then he just wanted to pull the lyrics, bow, bow, bow. And then we sing every place. Yeah.
In the studio, working, well, I mean, I'm not even sure you was in the studio at the same time, but I'm going to assume that you were at some point.
Everybody was in the studio at the same time. Everybody was in the studio at the same time. This project was real special.
Working with Marshall Montano, no disrespect to Rabbi B, but working with Marshall Montano, how was that?
That was a learning experience. I wouldn't lie. That was the first time I actually see him and had the experience to see him work in studio. I reached like an hour late. I told him I was coming at that specific time. And he was there early, working on a section for like a whole hour. That's what they told me. You know, and it was just amazing to see him work and the amount of dedication and time he puts into his music. I was real grateful to be a part of that, and that sharpened me and all. Sharpen my ears, it sharpened me to be around somebody with that work ethic. It was really.
I want to tell you a quick story before we go any further. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Marshall came to England, and we'd known each other years before. And I said, King, I want the interview. He said, all right, here's what to do. I have a rehearsal. Come down and just wait. As the rehearsal done, I go do the interview. I can't tell you how long the rehearsal will be. I said, no problem. So I've gone down, I think it was a Thursday evening, and I have watched him go through a whole show. I was there possibly 5 hours before I did the interview. He did the interview straight away. No, I need some time to rest. I've just been working for 5 hours. He said, nah, man. I give him a word. Let go. Up to the hotel room he went, and he done the interview. His workmanship is phenomenal. And to see him drill the band in the way that he did, you understand how he manages to accomplish the shows that he does, you know. And when I heard about the project, when I heard about the song and your opportunity to work with him, I thought this is an absolutely amazing opportunity. Let's have a listen to the song right now. This is a song that is a cry to a nation that is feeling pain.
Angel, angel, precious angel,
Angel, angel.
You must be heaven sent, oh angel. So precious is the time we spend, oh angel. It hurts me to my heart, and I'm feeling all this pain. Life shouldn't be in vain, precious angel. Please send this message for me. Things down here looking bad, for real, for real. Precious angel, like mankind falling apart, for real. A sickness that only God could heal, yeah.
Daddy show me to defend the girl and them in my life. Mommy told me, cause one day one of them gonna be my wife. It takes a village to raise a child and some help to walk the rough mile. We have to let the woman then know that we have their back for sure, for sure, for sure. Can't live in a place where we not safe again. Hearing the nation cry out, Lord, there's too much pain. Something have to give now, something have to change. On this day I pray, hope it resonates so high.
You must be heaven sent, oh angel. So precious is the time we spend, oh angel. It hurts me to my heart, and I'm feeling all this pain. Life shouldn't be in vain, precious angel. Please send this message for me. Things down here looking bad, for real, for real. Precious angel, like mankind falling apart, for real. A sickness that only God could heal, yeah.
A woman's worth is more precious than diamond and gold. There is nobody else that could ever play a role. It takes a village to raise a child, and some have to walk the rough mile. We have to let the woman them know we have their back for sure. Can't live in a place where we not safe again. Hearing the nation cry out, Lord, there's too much pain. Something have to give now, something have to change. On this day I pray, hope it resonates so high.
A precious angel like you, tell me what we go through.
Everybody feeling this pain, so your life won't be in vain.
Precious angel,
precious angel.
please send this message for me. Things down here looking bad, for real, for real. Precious angel, like mankind falling apart, for real. A sickness that only God could heal, yeah.
We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice.
Oh, angel.
His name is Azaryah, together with Marshall Montano and Ravi B. That is Precious Angel. It was a song that was released on the day of the funeral of Andrea Barrett, which of course is a young lady whose life was just slaughtered senselessly. And it was one of those events in a long list of events that is just not good enough for the paradise of Trinidad and Tobago. It's just not good enough. And now you're going to hear a lot of people crying out and standing up and fighting back and saying enough is enough. And this song will lead the charge for many, many campaigns. Azaryah, after making that song, how did you feel?
To describe that feeling, boy, it's hard because it's something real, you know. It's real emotions, and I have to say thanks to Chinese Laundry, Marshall Montano, Ravi B, Colonel Roberts, and everybody, Rishi Mahato, you know, everybody involved, because everybody put the best into this now. All the background vocals, everything, everybody put the best into it because everybody was in that moment, seeing what happened in real time. You know, and as men, we need to do better. We need to do better as a nation. And it's not just Trinidad and Tobago, it's the whole Caribbean, it's worldwide. These things happen, you know, and we need to instill the morals and values, as you hear in the verses, like, we need to instill those morals and values into our youths. You know, I always supporting the youths and defending the youths and defending the ladies, the women. You know, that is me. When you think of Flip or you think of Azaryah, that is me. I always defending them, showing the youth there's a way. You could always achieve something. Once your heart and mind believe in it, after God, anything is possible. You know? So the same way you could achieve anything, the same way we could defend our women. We need to do better. We need to do better. Everybody was instrumental in this. The whole nation cry out. You know? There's the fact of karmic issues and all these things, but then still, you know, we need to do better. We need to set that foundation where things could be better. You know?
You know what? It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. It won't be the last time, I can assure you that. I want you to keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on being the person that you're being. I firmly believe that, you know, the next level is about to enter for you. And I wish you the best of luck, man. It's been an absolute honor just talking to you and finding out a little bit more about Azaryah. Don't forget, if you want to follow him, Azaryah Official on social media platforms. Check him out. This guy is a deep brother, you know. deep brother. And the more you get to know him, the more you get to appreciate, man. I'm glad we got people like you in the industry, man. God bless you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on the Drive Time Jam, and keep on going.
Yeah, man. Much thanks for having me. Big up to everybody who got to see this. You know, I'm just grateful for the opportunities and grateful to be here. You know, much thanks.
Bringing the Caribbean closer to you on Bakahnal Radio.
Windrush Bay, maximum the utmost. Quintessentially Caribbean tropical fruit and veggie box. From our shores to your doors. Food, gifts, beauty, please visit windrushbay.com.
Banging, where do you go? Don't you need my love? When are you going to let us play? When are you going to come my way?
Windrush Bay, it's all yours. Respectfully, Sister Kalonji, say that.
Girl, gonna make you mine. I'm gonna take you right.
Bakahnal Radio.
When you pour a bottle of Cromanti rum, you connect not only to the people around you, but to the people who walk the path before you. Cromanti Fine Rum is a rum that balances mellow sweetness with infusions of nutmeg, cinnamon, and tamarind to create an unforgettable experience. Cromanti Fine Rum, botanically infused with Caribbean herbs and spices. Cromanti Rum. Find us on Instagram.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Caribbean powerhouse is rocking. Bakahnal Radio.
Yeah. Mercy again, yeah. On the soca train, yeah. Go and tell your friend them. I can't wait
was time to come back when we link by the Carolina. Everybody doing things to see when it was just past. Now we start the liming, we drink up on the liquor. Somebody say the boat not reach, we get on the road runner. They tell me hold on now when they go keep rocking. Everybody there started drinking. If you see how the masses started. So when the captain start to run out, everybody started to shout and they sing rock, rock, rock that boat. When you see the boat rocking, go in there. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Now rock, rock, rock that boat. When you see the boat rocking, go in there. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Hold on when the boat keep rocking, go in there. Right, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Hold on when the boat keep rocking. The party nice, right now the party turn up. Some people they drink their rum, but some let the hub them burn up. We been having a time, some go down and right till the sun up. Everybody do their thing, they break when the captain run on shouting. Hold on now when the boat keep rocking. Everybody there started drinking. If you see how the masses started. So when the captain start to run out, everybody started to shout and they sing rock, rock, rock that boat. When you see the boat rocking, go in there. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Now rock, rock, rock that boat. When you see the boat rocking, go in there. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Hold on when the boat keep rocking, go in there. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Hold on when the boat keep rocking. So when the boat start turn around, all the girls start winding down. Now you know what's going on. What you be reaching so? Tell them. I sip in a glass, hole in a flask. They just do the thing, the man. So people don't understand. Let me show you what going on. Say, hold on now when the boat keep rocking. Everybody there started drinking. If you see how the masses started. So when the captain start to run out, everybody started to shout and they sing rock, rock, rock that boat. When you see the boat rocking, go in there. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Now rock, rock, rock that boat. When you see the boat rocking, go in there. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Hold on when the boat keep rocking, go in there.
We want to say enough respect to Azaryah. What a great interview that was. Real nice talking to him. Real nice geezer. Real nice geezer. Bakahnal Radio, 1 minute after 6. We've got an hour left together. In around 15 minutes time, we'll talk to Miss Alysha from Yellow Cow TV and Sass Nation. In the meantime, we're going to pump it up. Has anybody got their Jam Juve tickets yet?
We don't party normal, so we don't party normal. We don't party normal. From we toast down, is a vibe, is a vibe, is a vibe. Anytime we touch down, is a vibe, is a vibe, is a everybody. We don't party normal.
Oh Lord.
We don't party normal. We don't do nothing normal. We don't party normal. So we don't party normal. We don't party normal.
Every girl be a bend now, bend now, bend down, bend now, bend now. Every girl be a bend now, bend now, bend down, bend now, bend now. Every girl be a
ding dangale, ding ding dangale. Hey girl, ding dangale, ding ding dangale. Start the wine, ding dangale, ding ding dangale. Hey yo, ding dangale. Everybody,
we don't party normal. We don't party normal. We don't party normal.
We don't do nothing normal.
We don't party normal. We don't party normal. We don't party normal.
Bang,
from we toast down. Is a vibe. Is a vibe. Is a vibe.
Anytime we touch down. Is a vibe. Is a vibe. Is a everybody. Hanuale. Dangale. Ding ding dangale. Hey girl, Hanuale.
Motto and Marsha Montano together. It's called Is a Vibe here on Bakahnal Radio. If I only tell you who my special guest is next week alongside Ray. Oh my goodness. If I only tell you, confirmed already. And I can tell you that the week after, Motto is going to be joining us on the Drivetime Jam. We're lining them up. We're lining them up. Next week. Should I tell you? Should I tell you? No, join me on Sunday. I'll tell you on the Caribbean Affair. Oh, Martin, that's not fair.
we show them how we just mash up the whole Caribbean. They can't bad like we tell them they in another culture.
It's a big one. It's a big one next Friday.
More than we give them mass and show them how. Bad, no wetty, no Jack King. Tell them 473 784. Tell them what who said they could mash up it? Trini said they could mash up it. Who said they could wreck off it? Pigeon said they could wreck off it. Who country does do it well? Martinique can just do it well. Who people does do it best? 50 people does do it best. Hello, hello, hello. I said tell them we ain't no shopping this we ain't no papi show. Hello, hello, hello. Somebody run and tell them it's a calamity cause we don't making jokes. We don't making joke, no we don't making joke. Tell them when the fire starts, take for yourself or you get smoke. Salt fish better than coke. I say that yes, I'm not on coke. Someone like come in dance, playing ranking thing and all of them broke. So show me if you pack it up, make girl wine and back it up. $200 bill and we come and make them bend and pick it up. So show me if you pack it up, make girl wine and back it up. $200 bill and we come and make them bend and pick it up. Who said they go mash up it? Come and you can us mash up it. Who said they go wreck off it? Auntie can us wreck off it. Who country does do it well? St. Lucia does do it well. Who people does do it best? It's Grenadians we does do it best. Hello, hello, hello. I say tell them we ain't there no shopping this we ain't no papi show. Hello, hello, hello. Somebody run and tell them it's a calamity cause we don't making jokes. We the fit up set them outside when they get on our side. When 473 reaching them I say no real life. And Union Canada one you know they just highlight tight. That's how we playing and we partying every night. And we don't going home. No, we don't going home. No, we playing massive money and we don't going home. And we don't going home. And we don't going home. We playing massive money and we don't going home. Who said they could mash up it? Trini said they could mash up it. Who said they could wreck off it? Pigeon said they could wreck off it. Who country does do it well? Martinique can just do it well. Who people does do it best? 50 people does do it best. Hello, hello, hello. I say tell them we ain't there no shopping this we ain't no papi show. Hello, 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 hello. Somebody run and tell them it's a calamity cause we don't make.
I don't want to overexcite you, yeah? But when this tune plays at Jam Juve at the end of July, it's all over. It's all over. From the time they say hello, 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 oh my, you go see pen go up in the air, you go see, oh my goodness. Big up Mingo UK. They're a promotion company I've got a lot of respect for. Not because they're successful, but it's because of the way that they do their events. They think a lot. They put a lot of thinking into their events. The way that they address people about the events. From the very first time they came on the scene, they had to cancel their first fete. It was on Boxing Day because of some stupidness that had happened on the night before at the venue that they were about to use. And ever since then, they have consistently broken barriers. So I've always got a lot of time for them. So big them up and look out for Jam Juve. Oh my goodness. As what the pen and oh boy. So who do you think my special guest is next Friday, huh? Who do you think? Huh? Who you think? Who?
Party! Show.
Party,
turn right over. Party, burn up.
Party,
turn right over. Boy, I'm fully drunk, fully twisted, and fully bad.
Music up the behavior like I'm fully mad.
I'm fully happy, fully excited, I'm fully glad.
Yeah.
I hear rum, mass and party in the life in order to make me happy. Rum, mass and party. Boy.
I need friends, drinks and liquor in order to make the Bakahnal sweeter.
As soon as me and my friend them reach, the party flock up, the buckles mash up, everything turn over. The session get your fire. The party flock up, the buckles mash up, everything turn over. The session get your fire. That is what they come here for. That is why you come here. That is what they come here for. To mash up party.
That is what I come here for.
me and my friend them reach. The party flock up, the whole place mash up. Everything turn over, the session catch a fire. The party flock up, the whole place mash up. Everything turn over, the session catch a fire. That is what I come here for. That is why you come here.
It's not Problem Child, but Problem Child is on my shopping list. It's not Voice, but Voice is on my shopping list. Who you think? Who you think? Who you think? Special guest on the Drivetime Jam next week Friday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is Problem Child and Zola, Rum Master Party. We are literally one song away from talking to Miss Alysha. Here on the Drivetime Jam. Stand by.
Yeah. Lord, I just want one more party. One more party, one more party. Lord, I just want to party. Tell them what the girl.
Turn me loose, let me out. I'm losing it, I can't take no more lockdown.
Can't take no more lockdown.
Tell them, turn me loose, let me out. I'm losing it, I can't take no more lockdown.
Can't take no more lockdown. I'm feeling to party, I'm feeling to wine.
I feel like jam on a girl, long time I don't jam on a bumper.
I'm feeling to drink, throw me hands up to the ceiling.
I feel to drink something strong, more than it feels as it's something wrong.
Lord, I just want one more party.
One more party, one more party.
Lord, I just want to party. Tell them what the girl.
Turn me loose, let me out. I'm losing it, I can't take no more lockdown.
Can't take no more lockdown. Tell them,
turn me loose, let me out. I'm losing it, I can't take no more lockdown.
Can't take no more lockdown.
I don't know who to blame. Nobody wants to take the blame. But in all of this confusion, somebody better find a solution.
I need to get back outside. I can't take no more curfew. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Lord, I just want one more party.
One more party, one more party.
Lord, I just want to party. Tell them what the girl.
Turn me loose, let me out. I'm losing it, I can't take no more lockdown.
Can't take no more lockdown. Tell them,
turn me loose, let me out. I'm losing it, I can't take no more lockdown.
Can't take no more lockdown. I'm feeling to party, I'm feeling to wine.
I feel like jam on a girl, long time I don't jam on a bumper.
I'm feeling to drink, throw me hands up to the ceiling.
I feel to drink something strong, more than it feels as it's something wrong.
Lord, I just want one more party.
One more party, one more party.
Lord, I just want to party. Tell them what the girl.
Bakahnal Radio. Nobody does it better.
This carnival time, free your mind and party. Leave your worries behind. Take a wine and party. This is carnival, make a Bakahnal. This is carnival, make a Bakahnal. This is carnival, make a Bakahnal. See, this is carnival, make a Bakahnal. Free up your mind and release your stress and take out your rag and put it in the air, put it in the air.
Oh Lord.
Release your stress and take out your rag and put it in the air, put it in the air. Put your hands up, put your flags up, put your hands up, take a jump up, come we can't stop. When the big trucks come, taking over town, people all around and you jumping up, can't stop. Do you think now, when you think no, study sing no, study sing no, when you think no. In the heat of the sun, having we fun, jamming as one, and the Bakahnal garden. With the crew, with the standard in the hand, with the girl who whining on the man, with the man with the iron in the back, rock and with the crew jamming on the junction. Everybody now get in the section, get in the section, get in the section.
You're on Bakahnal Radio. This is the Drive Time Jam. It's a Friday evening. Martin J has the honor and pleasure of welcoming to the show somebody that when I heard this tune in the mid-2000s, I was like, wee boy, listen to the flow on that. Obviously, I was aware of Faye and Lions at the time, but I was like, who's that? They say, well, where did I miss Alysha? I said, At the time, it was a young man that was like ramping hard. And I got to know that was her brother. I said, well, yes, boy, look, the family had talent. It's here on the Drive Time Jam, and it's somebody I wanted to interview for years. So everything that's happened in our timing, and probably this is the right time because we have lots to talk about. Miss Alysha, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. You know, we always in contact over the years and we never really made this interview official. So it's a privilege and an honor. Trust and believe.
That's everything in our timing. Right. Let's give them a quick rundown of your history. Tell us when you started and bring us all the way up to Sass Nation.
Wow. All right. So I will start off with Soca Michael Jackson. I co-wrote the song Billie Jean. Co-wrote on that song, sang backgrounds, also helped with the brass arrangement in that song. That was not the first time I get my foot wet in the soca industry kind of thing. Fast forward to I would like to say 2000, Did Not a Singer. It got a buzz, but Not a Singer was a very rap-so-y kind of lyrically kind of charged kind of thing. So, you know, it get the attention, it get the buzz. And in 2006 was when I did Party, the song you heard coming in, Party with Miss Faye and Lions Alvarez. Big up to Faye and Lions, you know. I've been in and out of just writing and producing up until that point. I have whole day on the that's the rhythm with Black Sunday, the Soca Feature Rhythm. I have a song on Soca Feature Rhythm. Oh gosh, there's so much of things. Everything just coming to my head once. Fast forward a little bit to 2016. I mean, in the meantime, I'm still doing writing, recording, putting out music, put out some songs on the Truck Stop Rhythm. I did some songs. The Truck Stop Rhythm was produced by Martian Music. That's Iko George. Yeah, so, you know, there's that. Then in 2016, I actually wrote the Road March song 40 and Winter in 2016 in the middle. That song won the Road March in Antigua that year. So I penned that. I also penned, I think it's a year after that, the song co-wrote the song Now with Nadi and Destra, the power song.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, I've been busy, man. Hit Sass Nation doing the samples as well as, you know, has come out in front and, you know, hit them with the party every so often and whatever, you know, song that hitting at the point in time. So I'll just be all over the place.
How did the friendship between you and Nadia Batson begin? When did that happen?
Oh, that was in, I would say 2000, probably around 2000. We met, and coming up in the business, there was a crew of us that always used to bounce into each other. Because we'll always go by Shock or we'll go by Nasty at the point in time. We'll be in CSB. So, and then Robert Amar used to allow the youths to come in and, you know, check out producers, the talent flow, and, you know, through Mr. Vibe, Nadia and Mr. Vibe used to do backgrounds a lot. So I used to be in the studio and, you know, that's how the link really happened. Saji to Saji, Nadia and I just keep the friendship bubbling over the years, you know. So, but since then, from to now, yeah, we really met in the studio under Vibe and music and writing and stuff like that.
I have a very special video to play for you.
Mm-hmm.
But before I play the video, I'll play one more song. I'm going to play another song, and then I'm going to play the video. And then we're going to talk Yellow.
All right.
Where I'm from, big line the start to just one bottle of rum where I'm from. Say we mean it when we say the party can't done where I'm from. You can hear sweet music coming from an old drum where I'm from. We party where there ain't no sun. We stand out in the crowd of millions, boy. You feel our energy. Yeah. Party like we mad, running red just like we flag. Drink until we headed back. Yo, we from Trinidad. Make we all anywhere you see me. Make we all. You come to no Trini.
Oh
Everywhere we
Lord.
go. Trinidad, you know what to know. Make we all. People full of beauty. Every creed and race. And when we music there, we bump and mash up the place. Yo, that is Trini. Smiling, that is Trini. Lining, that is Trini. Look at Trini. I love my country. Shining, that is Trini. Whining, that is Trini. Look at Trini. I love my country. Every day will feel like if it's a holiday where I'm from. Take over the road and celebrate for 2 days where I'm from. All the women look like they're from a magazine where I'm from. And we have waste time if you know what I mean. We stand out in the crowd of millions, boy. You feel our energy. Yeah. Party like we mad, running red just like we flag. Drink until we headed back. We from Trinidad, make we all. Anywhere you see me, make we all. You come to no Trini, make we all.
Name of the song, Where I'm From. Name of the artist, Miss Alysha. She's my special guest here on the Drivetime Jam. Now, I said this about Lyrical about 6 or 7 years ago, and he put it at the beginning of his song. But Miss Alysha undoubtedly is one of the most underrated artists in the Caribbean. Man. Not just Trinidad, throughout the Caribbean. When you listen to her on Party, and then you listen to a song like this, and then you think about what she does within the industry, I don't think that she's given enough kudos. That's my own opinion. But we could rectify that, you know, we could start to figure out.
So humble. I'm so grateful to hear that, man. I just enjoy. I'm a fan of the music. I'm a fan of what I do. So I just, you know, vibes it.
I've got a video to play for you now.
All right.
You stay ready?
Already.
Here we go. So, Miss Alysha, I was waiting for either you or Nadia Batson to say, yeah, you come in and do the interview. And so, seeing you're the first one, this video is for you. I started to watch Yellow Cow TV, and I fell in love with the program. I fell in love with the vibes. I fell in love with everything. I watch you say, buy this, subscribe here, high hit, do this, do that. Get your t-shirt. Well, look what just come in the post to me today. Don't do me that. I get it. Nice. Yellow Cow TV to the world.
Much love, much thanks. I appreciate that, man. Don't do me that.
You know, the thing was, when I started to watch Yellow Cow TV, which we're going to talk about in a minute, and I saw it was on sale, and I saw it was on sale in America, and I'm thinking, England always gets the rough end of the stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to the artists, we had to pay a little bit more to get them over here because they're being in the States and ting. I said, I have my wife's cousin is in Florida, and I would order something and just tell her, put it in an envelope and send it to me.
Right.
Because then I pay no tax and So I ordered it and it came, and like I said, everything that's happening in a timing. So now I have my do me that t-shirt.
And I have my Yellow Cow t-shirt.
Right.
New merch. We have new merch out too.
And it looking good. So
nice.
Let's talk about this phenomenon that is Yellow Cow TV. How did it come about?
The same way most ideas come about. Yes, sitting down talking crap over some drinks, you know. It's something that Nadia and I always spoke about here and there, like, you know, trying to do blogging or whatever, you know, we just never really stick to our full conversation until like around COVID time. We had the time to, you know, and we, you know, just brought it into the forefront. The must big up ICO Alana, Nadia, everybody, you know, the camera, Kyle, everybody who is be involved. You know, it's a real, like, different vibe. We just wanted to make sure that we put something out there to lift the spirits of the people, because in the pandemic time, we felt it was responsible for us as entertainers and people, because, I mean, in the middle of the temperature in Trinidad, when it started to get a little intense with the with COVID, there was, I felt that there was a kind of, you know, they were calling on the artists, even though, you know, it wasn't a direct approach like artists, but, you know, through your fans, if you're sensitive, you really feel your fans and you really feel the vibration that how they would know. So, you know, as you say, everything that's happened for a reason, you know, everything that's aligned in the right order. And yeah, Nads and I just say, all right, let's do it. We have a lot of pilot shots that's so funny. I don't know if you have the belly to put it out. But you know, through trial and error, you know, we just keep going until we got something that stick, and you know, we're gonna be. That's how we're flowing with it now.
I you know, as a TV show, you know, forget the fact it's Nadia, forget the fact that it's Miss Alysha. Just as a TV show, you have to have a certain amount of power for me to say, Saturday boy, yes boy, new episode.
New episode coming out Saturday.
Me to think like that about something that's being uploaded on YouTube, when normally, even with all the carnival shows, I'm not one of those people that will stay up till 3-4 o'clock in the morning, because I get up early. You understand? So by 10 o'clock at night in England, I'm falling asleep. So when everyone's watching these shows, I'm like, I'll go watch that.
I'll watch it later. yeah.
But Yellow Cow TV, I'm like, nah, boy.
Yeah.
They come. I had to make a little time
to make sure and get it fresh as it come out. You didn't want nobody to tell you about it.
It's so uplifting. Just watching, first of all, the two of you interact. Lana needs to come on the camera more often. Please pass on.
I will tell her.
No, don't do me that. You know what I mean?
we actually doing it for Alana. Alana's coming on camera is going to be more often, but we're doing it in such a way where we want to keep the guests, you know, in the center of the whole thing. We don't want to shift the. So when there's no guests, Alana will come in and kick it with us. Normal, and you know, you just rotate it.
Who has been your favorite guest so far?
Favorite guest?
I haven't got anything for you to sip, but you do have to answer the question.
All right, okay. That's a hard. I could pick two.
Yeah.
I enjoyed voices. The voicey one. Voicey is funny. Voicey, and I must big up Nessa, our first guest. She was like a really, really good sport. And it was cutting teeth stage as well. She was our first guest. She was such a good sport. And that was one of our most organic, you know, flow. But at least for me, I can never say but for me, I just felt the chemistry there, you know, with her. There. My funniest is Terry, though. One of my funniest is Terry. Terry is definitely.
Oh my goodness. One of the things I was going to do was I was going to download some of the laughs that have happened, and if you could recognize them. But obviously I didn't have time. Terry Lyons I thought was funny.
Yeah. Terry was. Oh my God.
Question was just hilarious to the point where I'm saying, but Leroy, you can't be that afraid to answer that question.
Leroy is, well, you know, Leroy is like family, right? So it's just literally, so you all just captured us. The camera just happened to be on because that's like a conversation that would normally happen. So that was just so funny. And in the same way, he didn't do nothing different. The same Leroy is all organic in that conversation there.
And I think that's what us, the fans, love. I think that, and especially me as a radio presenter, you know, I interviewed Ding Dong last week,
right?
You know, and then to see him on Yellow Cow TV, you just get an extra bit of the when they're sitting down on that
that's
couch.
something. Yeah, that's something that we really, because again in COVID, you know, we did now that the music was given a pause, you know, this was an opportunity for fans to know their favorite artists outside. Okay, because we're going through this real moment here. Look, it is here. We're going through this real moment. Let's not be fake, you know. So that is what, you know, we open the Yellow Cow couch to anybody to just come and be themselves, because naturally Nadia and I, what you see is what you get. We don't really walk around, you know, and as Alana as well, what you see is what you get. And that's the kind of vibe and energy that we encourage on the couch, you know. So that's really how the whole, we just want to keep it just real light and fun for everybody to love and have fun and laugh, because that's what we like to do.
And I think you're doing a fantastic job. People, if you haven't seen it, then you need to check it out. Yellow Cow TV. It's on YouTube. The episodes are released every Saturday.
Every Saturday at 8 a.m.
Right, which is midday to us.
Yeah,
at the moment.
yes. It's midday.
You know, it's a little bit later on down in the day, but make sure you check it out, and also make sure that you watch the old episodes. Well, I'm calling them old.
Yes, we're in season 2 right now. You could binge watch the first season. It's a good watch. It's something to pass the time with. You could just have a whole Yellow Cow line and just binge watch the whole thing and just have a good time. You know, it has some good gems inside of there. Real nice vibes inside. So we well on our way in season 2, and we having just as much fun. So, you know, it's a good watch.
Yellow Cow TV, definitely big up the whole team that's involved in it. And guys, if you really want to like be uplifted and just smile, then that is definitely your medicine. Definitely your medicine. Miss Alysha, what is the future looking like for you?
Right. You didn't think it's time I drop something?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm actually working on music right now. Looking to release something. I don't want to say, you know, the thing does go. You have to always make sure you don't want to give a date and, you know, disappoint anybody. So, but expect something coming out pretty soon. Continue with the Yellow Cow. We also have a couple other things we're discussing in the background, you know. So always working at there, writing or producing, artists, all they hit me up. Writing and producing and stuff like that. So, you know, it's the work never stops.
If people want to get in touch with you, how can they do it?
Miss Alysha, you could actually Instagram and Facebook, Miss Alysha now. My Facebook actually active account, Alysha Alain is my if you're looking to search, you can search my full name. You could hit me up. On I have a Yellow Cow Miss Alysha Music TV. We're getting all the episodes. You know, I upload them every time we do an episode. I end up uploading them after. So if it is passing through, you could catch it. So it's missalysha@gmail.com or alysha@gmail.com. Either one, you can hit me up. That's where you can link me.
Thank you very much indeed for taking out the time to join us on the Drive Time Jam. Keep on being who you are.
Oh, man, thank you.
I'm so glad that we've had this precious moment.
Finally.
You know what I mean? And big up the whole Yellow Cow crew. Tell Miss Nadia Batson I'm still coming praying or she can't get away.
I would tell
her. Just because I get you don't mean that she get off.
Definitely.
Enough respect. God bless.
Yeah, man. Blessings. Thank you for having me. And everybody just be safe out there. Love in the house from Miss Alysha.
So we live a good life, good vibes, no time for bad mind. We vibing, good up there. Everything nice, say we here in relax mode. LOVE, that is the passcode. Don't come here with a bad vibe, fire burn a bad mind. We don't wanna, you're not gonna explode. Feel so good, everything copacetic. Goodness, we bring better run, come get it. No fake people, we don't deal with synthetic. Energy here is magnetic.
So we be full of negative, then you better stay far. When we come out to fete, we don't come out to war. We come to have a good time, so come on all a good vibe.
So bring out your cooler, bring out your ice. Energy nice, so we enjoy we life. We come to have a good time, so come on all a good vibe. So we live a good life, good vibes, no time for bad mind. We vibe it, good up there. Good up, love on the front line, must shine.
Lord.
Them nice, me no have time for trouble. Love to see the girl, them a wine and bubble. Pray them a bubble, them make me see double. Put me in a trouble. Love to see the girl, them in a whining mood. Pray them a wine and look so rude. Me no wanna gun, me no wanna knife. Just give thanks
so
for
if you're
life.
negative, then you better stay far. When you come out of set, we don't come out to war. We come to have a good time. So come on, all a good vibe.
So bring out your cool and bring out the ice. Energy nice, so we enjoy with life. We come to have a good time. So come on, all a good vibe.
So we live a good life, good vibes, no time for bad mind. We vibe it, good up, good up, good up, good up there. Good up, love on the front line. Must shine up high, so divine. We vibes it, good up, good up, good up, good up there. Good up, good up, good up, good up there.
Them nice, we no have time for trouble.
Bakahnal Radio. Bakahnal Radio. Bakahnal Radio.
I feel afraid.
Boom.
Mad. Right. I love it. It was good. It was good.
Good. So enough respect for that. Thank you very much indeed. It will go out on Friday.
Friday, okay. Well, we'll just you sent it down to me already. You sent it down
Bakahnal Radio.
You need to put it up?
No, that's the pre-one. You're going to get the proper one.
What is it called? Rest all I post them. Only you dance and you man. Become not your partner. A melody of educator. What would soca? Where you feel the love again. Where you can't deny your historic fame. Where you respect this song that started flame. Where you got to love it over and over again. I can lie with my friends so the fun never ends. Still can't stop this feeling. It never make me feel that way. No, it never make me feel this way. Win a million in the morning, money just pouring. It can still can. It never make me feel that way. Never, it can never make me feel this way. Cause when I vibe a note with my partner, write a verse with my friend. Once there is life, paper and pen, topics will never end. So when you talk of boss and number one, don't forget the done. Long before we born, in history and all, Calypso, body, hey. So when you move it, it's so Calypso. And when you shake it, Calypso. Get the chord, the rhythm, Calypso. Raise all I post them, Calypso. Only you dance and humor, Calypso. Become not your partner, Calypso. The melody of educator, Calypso. What will soca? Where you feel the love again. Where you can't deny your historic fame. Where you respect this spark that started flame. Where you got to love it over and over again. In the days of masters and slaves, yeah, that was the poem and paper, yeah. The thing that we have is gold. On a rich shirt to the world. So press one for the other. Calypso is the start of the culture. The thing that we have is gold. On a rich shirt to the world. So when I sing from my heart, yeah, and you feel it in your soul, that informative feeling, sometime it hits home. So let's not forget the main ingredient of the culture. Calypso is the seed that bears the fruits, yeah. Hey, so when you move your hips so Calypso, and when you shake it, Calypso, who get the chord, the rhythm, Calypso, raise all I post them, Calypso, who get your dance and humor, Calypso, become not your partner, Calypso, the melody of educator, Calypso, what but soca? I feel afraid, let's go with you, my babe. Do you know what I love?
This young lady is so talented. Her name is Terry Lyons, and that is called Calypso. 6:39 on this Friday evening. How you going? What you drinking this evening? I haven't had a drink yet. I'll tell you why. Because the cricket is on later on. West Indies are playing Sri Lanka in the second T20. They bust their tail in the first one. I say, well, right. after the show today, I have nothing on the agenda until tomorrow. I could go downstairs, sit down, relax with Tanti, and just watch TV and do stupidness. Then I would drink some rum. If you are watching on YouTube, if you are watching on Twitch, in 5 minutes, I'm going to show you who is my special guest next week for 10 seconds and 10 seconds alone. If you're listening, unlucky, you gotta wait till Sunday.
Tell me when you could remember. Long time. It's a long time. We got that. Come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibes. We got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibes. We got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, yeah. Party nice. Hey, the old party got fire, yes. When the cool link up, it's passing up on us, yeah. It's we who bring the vibe. So come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, like full of vibe and chill, yeah. Come let me vibe and chill, yeah. Like full of vibe and chill, yeah. Come let me vibe and chill, yeah. Oh Lord, come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, come let me party. Come let me fet. Come let me party. Come let me fet. Cause this kind of party is real vibes. It's real energy, real vibes. Yeah. Yeah. Party nice. Hey. The whole party got fire, yeah. When the cool link up, it's passing up on us. It's we who bring the vibe. So come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibes.
Don't forget Vinny Ranks in the morning, 10 till midday. It's a Saturday morning breakfast party with the Vinny Vincenzo. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. My word, you like that Bel-Air drink, though. Of course. Big up the Vincenzo. Make sure you're locked in tomorrow morning. Real vibes, nice vibes. 2 till 4 or 2 till 5, you got DJ Beiji. Showdown Saturdays, and then from 6 till 8, it's the Bridgetown Blowout with Jack Russell, fresh from Barbados. All right, stand by. If you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Twitch, in 10, I'm going to give 10 seconds that will tell you who is our special guest next week.
We go wine and jam again. Oh yeah. We go bet again. Don't fret, no. We must celebrate it. Yeah. La. Listen, don't stop. For the love of friends, so don't stop. For the love of jamming, don't stop. For the love of Bakahnal, is that we want, I get in on back. For the love of culture, don't stop. For the love of soca, don't stop. For the love of carnival, we jamming on, keep jamming on. It's a freeness when we jam. Good vibes spread across the land. Feel it in we fans. Release the energy to know what it means to it. Yeah, I don't know the history. Yeah, when they fight, we don't, we just find our way. We not giving up. No.
And it don't take too much for this line to form a session, yeah. Cause we just innovate when it comes to party, yeah. Yeah, the voice of Nelson and Shadow, Kitchener and Spoiler and Sparrow. Tidy band that I want to follow. You know we must celebrate. For the love of kind, so don't stop. For the love of jamming, don't stop. For the love of Bakahnal, it's that we want. I getting on bad. For the love of culture, don't stop. For the love of soca, don't stop. For the love of carnival, we jamming on, keep making a scene. When you see them take to the streets, every shape and size so unique. See the love we have running deep, could never replace you, not at all. It's a part of all of we. And all the sweetest melodies rolling out of we like a tidal wave, wash all over me. And when the rhythm take it, just roll and ease the pressure. Oh, we have a wine that's sweeter than sugar cane. Yeah, you can hear this fine soul and stand up. Every single West Indian hello. Even though them party can't ram up, you know we still jamming hard. For the love of kind, so don't stop. For the love of jamming, don't stop. For the love of Bakahnal, it's that we want. I getting on bad. For the love of culture, don't stop. For the love of soca, don't stop. For the love of carnival, we jamming on, keep jamming on. Hey, yeah, yeah, keep jamming on. Oh, yeah, keep jamming on.
Name of the song, Keep Jamming On. Name of the rhythm, The House of Calypso Rhythm. The name of the artist, Kez. 6:46, Bakahnal Radio. Your Princess Soca, Martin J, is with you till 7 o'clock tonight. I'm feeling good, you know, feeling good. Tomorrow I'm cooking some crab and callaloo. Sunday's barbecue. Tomorrow's crab. What you cooking? What you cooking for the weekend? An artist from Jamaica, Man a Bad Man. Released in 1998, caused such a stir, such an interest, such a Bakahnal. Big jam here on Bakahnal Radio. Playing it for you on the Drive Time Jam. Martin J with you for another 11 minutes. On Sunday, we are going to tell you how you could be a winner of an Isa Bakahnalis Limers Pack, which will feature, we'll find out on Sunday.
Yes, man. Right now and so, we're gonna hold them. Original. No carbon copy.
Pick up all the Dominican Massive locked in. Sack up head, sack up head. Happy weekend to each and everybody. We're pumping. It's a drive time jam on Bakahnal Radio.
Yes, we are go hold them down. Yes, we are go hold them down. Yes, we are go hold them. We can control them. Yes, we are go hold them down. Yes, we are go hold them down. Yes, we are go hold them down. Yes, we are go hold them. We can control them. Yes, we are go hold them down. Terrorizing people constantly and the things they do, we don't see, but we hold them. Original hold them. By 6 o'clock, everyone in dust because they want to part of your nature, but we hold them. Original hold them. With the wicked words they coming in, with the battle chant they coming in, with the violence they coming in, we go correct them. With the bulldozer they coming in, with the big bamboo they coming in, with the scoffing words they coming in, we go correct them. No more shall the wicked prosper. No more we put it to an end. Like a fire, the sun can make me suffer. Reach the Jaja, let your bright light shine. They say them say they jumping, original rolling. 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 Let me know. All right, got us some sound.
Big sound of the big band out of Dominica, WCK, original hold them. Oh my goodness. Don't forget Vinny Ranks on in the morning, 10 till midday. Make sure you join him for that, all right?
Let me know. Yes, we are go hold them down. Yes, we are go hold them down. Yes, we are go hold them. We can control them.
Yes, we are go hold them down.
Come a little beauty. Now this lamb to the ragamuffin chutney. Done by Shadow Mountain and Grandy. And mercy. Come me do line, come give me do line. Me do line, come give me do line. Give me do line, come give me do line. Come me do line, come give me do line. Me a little roti and tie it up tight. Darling, when we hungry, we go take a little bite. Me a little kitchen and bury it up with pending. All me missing is me little line. Come give me do line, come give me do line. All me want, come give me do line. Give me do line, come give me do line. Come me do line, come give me do line. Every Sunday we are taking a Indian movie. Me and a brother Vishnu and a sister Shanti. Coulda see how we all sit down like a one family. And they put you in a tub and shadow in a doty. Come give me do line, come give me do line. All me want, come give me do line. Give me do line, come give me do line. Want me do line, come give me do line. She tell me general I'm the chief of staff, the chief of staff, I'm the chief of staff. And she tell me general you are the Trini Babu, Trini Babu, Trini Babu. So come give me do line, come give me do line. Come me do line, come give me do line. Me want me do line, come give me do line. Come me do line, no me want me do line. The first time look me back up and the girl Flamita was in a bag, was down there in a cover. When me book up and they him say come over. Plenty pepper, plenty chana. Come give me $1, come give me $1. All me want, come give me $1. Give me $1, come give me $1. Want me $1, come give me $1. General God, you could have seen me get out of hand. Me buck up popo and they want yankara. And you see how sunny man never shake up me hand. And tell me general, I am the chutney champion. So come give me the lion, come give me the lion. Come me the lion, come give me the lion. You want me the lion, come give me the lion. Come me the lion, no me want me the lion. Tat, roll up the tassa, roll up the tat, roll up the tassa. Tat, roll up the tassa. Tat, roll up the tassa. Your body ready? Come on, you know you want it, and touch me, the jealous, so that's why them hate you so much. Them not like how you flex, tell your business, them a watch. Cause you get a man just so them have to use the touching and the get up. Come on, you know you want it, come not so you not business, so you not really care if them a cause a general gun, touch on the band and put your fuss. You me have to big up and trust. So come give me the lion, come give me the lion.
General Grant, my doula hen, here on Bakahnal Radio, 4 minutes to 7 o'clock. And we got time for one more tune. Martin J, please, could you play me a Zouk tune? I love listening to the Drive Time Jam. I could really do with that Zouk tune. They're obviously not talking with a Trinidadian accent. I could do with that Zouk tune right now. So thank you very much indeed for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Join me on Sunday for the Caribbean Affair. I shall confirm who my special artist is. And I'll also tell you what is in the eyes of Bakahnalists, a Limer's pack that you can win simply by supporting Bakahnal Radio. Let's pull this up to the big beginning. Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy your Friday night. Tune in to Vinny tomorrow, and I'll see you Sunday. God bless.
Bakahnal Radio.
Machine à son la descend en ville, puis pessimer sous quand la villa, maman. Répétez encore. Machine à sous la descend à point, descend pour le first people son la maman. Répétez encore. Passez Paris, c'est Zouel. Passez la pointe, c'est Zouel. Passe là toujours présent, puis peut faire vibrer à tout moment. Passez la Réunion, c'est Zouel. Passez votre force, c'est Zouel. Machine à toujours présent, puis peut faire zouker à tout moment. Machine à son là descend en ville, puis peut s'y mettre sous par la villa, maman. Répétez moi. Machine à son là toujours présent, puis peut faire zouker en la villa, maman. Répétez moi. Passez Cayenne, c'est Zouel. Passez Lyon, c'est Zouel. Passe là toujours présent, puis peut faire bouger à tout moment.
Aïe 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 aïe
Machine à soufflage à traverser dans le monde entier, au Katsuke, maman. Répétez-moi. We be big. We be big. We
je voulais plus salé, qui je voulais plus sucré, qui je voulais plus salé. En que j'oublie c'est un petit piment bah. Oui bébé, oui bébé, oui bébé, oui bébé.
Les meilleurs DJ mix pour vous sur Radio Nostalzouk.